Hello and welcome to another Movement Monday. I'm Mr. Slusser. Today we're going to be focusing on strength. I have a few props with me today. I have a large water bottle and a smaller one, and I have two of them each, and we're going to be using them throughout the video. The first exercise that we're going to do is a push-up. All right, so we're going to go down on our hands and feet, and you want to make sure that your body is nice and straight. And you're going to put your hands out to your side right about shoulder height, and you're going to come down and then back up again. Down and back up. Make sure you're maintaining a nice flat back. You're not arching. You're not coming underneath. All right. If you need to, you can put your knees down and do a modified push-up and come down and back up. All right. So that's our push-up. The next one we're going to do is a bicep curl. I'm going to use my large weights for this one. So for our bicep curl, we're going to start with our hands down to our side. We're going to have your hand open, all right? So our hands are open, and we're just going to curl up and back down. Up and back down. So you don't want to swing like you're coming up like this, all right? You don't want to get any of your back or body into it. It's all focusing right on the biceps. So up and back down. Up and back down. Now if you want, you can also alternate if you need a little bit, or you can use your smaller water bottles. The next one we're going to do is shoulder press. Shoulder press is a press that's going to go above the head. Shoulders are a little bit smaller, so I'm going to use my smaller water bottles. And I'm going to start right about shoulder height, and then I'm going to push up and come back down again. Push up and come back down. Now, I'm not moving my body again. I'm nice and still. I want to make sure that I'm just pushing up and straight back down. You don't want to be leaning back, or you don't want to be pushing forward. Just going to go up and back down. That's your shoulder press. All right, now we're going to be doing the tricep extension. I'm going to be doing this on my knee. So I'm going to bend down. I'm going to put one leg forward, and I'm going to use my smaller water bottle. And I'm just going to face forward. You want to try to keep your back nice and straight. And then you're going to bring your arm up. So it should be right about level with your back. You're just going to extend backward using the triceps to extend the movement. Just back and up. You don't want to come do one of these. You want to make sure that your upper arm is nice and isolated. You're just going to back and down. Back and down. And then we'll do that on both sides. Just going to switch knees. Make sure you're lined up. And then back and down. Back and down. All right, now we're going to do something called an upright row. So an upright row, we're going to have our two water bottles again, down on our side, and we're going to keep them close to your body, and you're just going to row up, close to your body. Make sure you're keeping your elbows out and up. All right, you don't want to do one of these where they're down. You're just kind of pulling the weight up like this. You want to keep them close to your body, and come up and back down. Up and back down. You also want to make sure that you're standing nice and tall. You don't want to do one of these where you're bent over and you're rowing up. You want to be nice and tall, elbows nice and high and out to the side and back down. Elbows should be above the hands there as you're coming up, or equal to above the hands. All right, the next one, we're going to do something called a lateral raise. This focuses on our shoulders again. I'm going to use my smaller water bottles. Start at the center. I'm just going to raise out and back in. Out and back in. Okay. Make sure, again, you're staying nice and straight and you're not using your body to make the movement go. All right, you want to be nice and tall. We're going out and back in. And then finally, we're going to finish up with the push-up again. And for my second set, I'm going to be doing the modified push-up. My first set, I'll show you the full push-up, where we're just going to come down and then back up again. Down, back up. All right, so we're going to be doing 12 reps of each one of the exercises, and I'm going to start that right now for you. All right, so let's start with push-ups. Hands about shoulder width apart, and I'm just going to come down and up. And there's 2, And 3, make sure your arms are nice and straight, your body is straight. Going down and back up. Again, if you need to modify, you can. Drop your knees, down and back up again. Okay? All right. So, that was our push-up. Now we're going to do our bicep curl. I grab my water bottles. Remember, we're just coming down at the side. We're going to be opening up our bicep, so keep those palms up. Just going to curl up and down, up and down. Body nice and level. We're not rocking the body at all. Just up and down. Okay, right like this. A couple more, we're almost there. All right, and that's it. Okay, now to the shoulder press. 12 reps of the shoulder press. Have my smaller water bottles again. I'm gonna start at the side. I'm gonna push up and back down. Up and back down. Make sure your body's nice and straight. You're not rocking. Just going up and back down. Up and back down. Make sure you're not bending back. All right, only a couple more left. Getting close. All right, and that's it. All right, tricep extension. All right, we're gonna come down. If I'm working my right tricep, I'm gonna have my right knee on the ground, my left knee forward, just lean forward, and then try to keep your body straight as you can. Bring that elbow up and extend out. Just extend out, all right? Try to keep it in line with your body as much as you can. You don't want to go out to the side. Try to keep that nice and straight, right in line with your body. All right, a couple more. All right. Okay, now to the left side. Another 12 on the left side. Left knee down, left elbow, or left elbow up. Up and down. All right. Keep that body nice and straight. Elbow extends. Remember, we don't want too much movement. We want it nice and isolated, focusing right on the tricep. All right, I'm gonna go right into my upright row. Use my smaller water bottles again. This is the one we're starting at our side or our front. Elbows down and nice and relaxed. So we're just gonna pull up. All right, and pull up. Okay, keep those elbows nice and high. All right, we don't wanna bring those elbows too low. So keep them nice and high. Keep them about level with the hands or even a little bit higher. Pulling up and back down. Up and back down. All right. And now we have our lateral raise. This again works those shoulder muscles. So I'm going to start with the water bottles in front, and we're going to raise out to the side and back in. Out to the side and back in. Stand nice and tall as you're doing this. Out to the side and back in. Okay. Working those shoulder muscles. All right, we have a couple more here. And we're gonna end with the push-up now. All right, 12 more push-ups and we're done. We're almost there. Come down to the ground. Just push down, back up, down and up. Make sure that body's level. Don't arc at all. Make sure it's level. If you need to, by this point, you're tired, go ahead and modify it. Come down, back up, down, back up. Almost finished. And we're done. All right, that was it. That's it for our strength workout. Thanks for working out with us and doing the Move It Mondays.